Welcome to the ABSA First Time Buyer Guide to Vehicle Finance. Start your journey to vehicle ownership with our Street Smart series, supported by Cars.coza.
You'll need to consider your monthly budget, the amount of money you've saved up, the cost of the car, and affordability depending on the car you're interested in. If you decide to finance your car through the bank, you'll probably try and use a finance calculator to see how much you can afford based on your income. Your monthly income less expenses will equal the remaining income that can be used towards a vehicle. That disposable income becomes an estimate of the installment you can afford monthly and gives you a better idea of the vehicle price you can realistically afford. Banks will also look at how you've been managing your other financial obligations when deciding your affordability, and this will influence their decisions on the credit amount. You can get a free credit report from a reputable credit bureau to check your credit score, which should help you pick up issues that will have a negative impact when your financial application is being assessed. The credit score provides an indication of how likely you are to repay your financial obligations. Many customers are declined for finance because of their affordability, which is affected by their income, expenses, and how they've been servicing their existing debts. Once you've looked at your budget, savings, and credit score, you can decide exactly how to finance your car. There are a few options available. You can either pay a deposit or take a balloon payment. Both options will influence your cash flow. Deciding to pay a deposit towards your car will likely mean delaying the car purchase until you've saved enough money. The balloon payment is a lump sum payment that's paid at the end of your car finance contract term. An upfront deposit means you borrow less money from the bank. However, the balloon payment will attract more interest and fees. A lump sum payment is required at the end of the finance term to settle the loan. It may also take longer to reach your break-even position where the value of the car is equal to the total outstanding balance on your loan. This could also be carried over to a new vehicle if you trade in the vehicle before reaching the break-even position. The question to ask yourself is how you will pay for the balloon amount when it comes due. One option is to save towards the balloon amount. A linked interest rate fluctuates as the Reserve Bank's Monetary Policy Committee decides to change the repo rate. The monthly repayment amount will change as the rate changes. Interest rates can be expected to change quarterly or can remain flat for some time. The lower the repo rate, the better the interest rate the bank will charge you. A fixed interest rate may be higher, but it remains constant throughout the vehicle finance contract term, meaning the installment amount will always remain the same. A minimum term of 24 months or up to 72 months can be chosen to repay the loan. The term of the loan affects the monthly repayment amount. The more popular ways to finance a car is through a car finance loan or through a personal loan. Paying cash for the car will give you full ownership of the car immediately. You pay no interest to the bank and is generally a quicker process. The personal loan option attracts a higher interest rate because the loan is unsecured and the term differs from the car loan. A car loan is secured, has lower interest rate, and some banks do finance for longer terms. A car loan will give you more vehicle options depending on your affordability. So, when looking at that new car, also consider that you'll need to have the car insured through a comprehensive insurance from an insurance provider. You need to budget for petrol, annual license disrenewal, and regular service and maintenance on that vehicle.
Buying and owning a vehicle is a long-term decision, and we want to help ensure that you make an informed one. Thanks very much for watching, and look out for the next videos in this series. Cars.coza.